Hello to all at TB Tarot, sign of Aquarius, my dear Aquarians. At this moment, we ask for God's permission to bring spiritual messages from the guiding spirits for our dear Aquarians. I will now draw the cards and then clarify the spiritual messages. Let's begin the reading for our dear Aquarians. I feel that some of you are undergoing a very challenging spiritual process. Some of you are suffering. Some are experiencing obsessions. This reading is a strong spiritual warning. If you are feeling headaches, feeling down, tired, especially fatigue in the legs, or if things suddenly start going wrong, if things aren't going well at work or in love, this could be a sign of witchcraft. Of course, if you're feeling ill, you should see a doctor, but the cards also suggest that some of the energy you're bringing to this tarot table is due to witchcraft. Someone has cast a spell, and I see it might have been done some time ago. Not necessarily now. It might be that this witchcraft was done a while ago and is now causing these spiritual conflicts. But some of you I see obsessors from past life debts. Some obsessors are your ancestors whose debts were not settled and the karmas were not fulfilled in life. They are ancestors who departed and are now obsessing over you, demanding debts. Many of you here have a spiritual message. There's an ancestor in your house. This ancestor died in a very traumatic way. It could have been murder, homicide, suicide, a very traumatic way that this ancestor died. It could be from your life or a previous life, but he remains in the space, and he cannot find the light to leave because he is here obsessed and obsessing. And he might be causing harm to you. It's an ancestor, an obsessor, who cannot find peace. It seems there's something hidden that this obsessor is trying to tell you so that he can find peace and then follow his path. So many of you have obsessors, but many of you have witchcraft. Witchcraft was done, and for some it was a binding spell. And when someone does a binding spell, sometimes they do it for love and don't understand that they end up binding the person in all aspects of life, not just love. They bind them in work, health, everything. The person starts to feel down, loses their job, and bad things start to happen. So you have to be very careful when dealing with spells. That's why I always say you have to have the strength, the power of faith, not to need to do this kind of thing, to be able to protect yourself. Do spiritual cleansing. Spiritual cleansing protects you. It brings you a shield against all these evils. And here I see that many of you are in a job or will start a job in a team. This job for many of you is an online job. And here I see a lot of wealth coming from this job. It's a job that is a gift from God for you. For many, it's online, but it doesn't have to be. It can be any kind of job that you're going to start. And I see that for many of you, it's in a team, partners, associates. It will bring you wealth. Be sure that this job will bring you wealth. And I see that some of you have already started this job where prosperity, stability, and provision will come. Others of you have a project, and others will be invited by people you know to do this job. It's coming into your life, bringing prosperity into your life. It will bring material gains. It will bring happiness, recognition, and a lot of stability. I invite you to enter my WhatsApp to learn more about work, because it's a wonderful job that's coming into your life, and also to do a spiritual cleansing to protect yourselves. Very grateful. See you soon.